Hello, I'm Donnie Cole from Feed Actors Today. Our mission at Feed Actors Today is to bring awareness to a despicable pandemic plaguing our country. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the astounding number of starving actors in this great nation of ours. These are real people, just like you and me. They have names and they have faces. But we're so busy looking at the faces of the Johnny Depps and Angelina Jolies of the world that those poor actors who are the backbone of our filmmaking industry all too often go unnoticed. And because of this, they go hungry. How many of you have heard of Bernardo Marconi, Horatio Williams, or Frankie Jones? No one? My point exactly. Talented actors like these need your contributions to make sure they eat. But don't just take my word for it. We here at Feed Actors Today have brought together 3 actual starving actors to tell you in their own words why it is so important that you contribute to this film. First, we have model-turned-actress Missy Harrington. You might think someone as beautiful like Missy has it easy. You'd be wrong. She doesn't have a perfect life. Far from it. But let's let Missy tell you.
Things are going really great, you know? I was in all the major shows. I was on the cover of all the big magazines. Every night, I was at a different party. I even had my own antique villa on the beach in Malibu, right next to the Happy Valley Lodge. It was epic. I was totally winning. But it all ended on my 18th birthday when my manager told me I was too old to be a model. And now it was time for me to get a real job as an actress. My first thought was like, I'm way too hot to be an actress. But then I thought it'd be a way easier way to meet cute boys than on the catwalk.
But poor Missy had no idea how things work in the real world and was in for a big surprise.
I mean, all the directors said I was beautiful and really good at acting, but they couldn't cast me in because I'm too skinny. I so wasn't winning anymore. Like, I'm too old to be a model and too thin to get work as an actress. I have no other viable skills than being really hot and walking in chills. What am I supposed to do? I can't afford to buy food to gain weight so I can get work as an actress. So, I called my friend Charlie, and he told me about fat. Now I'm on my way to winning again. I was so lucky to get cast in this Feed Actors Today video. They gave me a sandwich. I bet I gained at least an ounce from that. So please, contribute to this film so I can eat some more and gain weight, so I can be in more movies. Come on, I'm hot. Don't you want to see more of me?
Tragic, isn't it? Did you know that for a contribution of as little as $5, you can help make sure that beautiful and talented up-and-coming actresses like Missy are fed? Or actors like Tucker Jamison, a former heavyweight wrestling champion who once topped the scales at over 300 pounds until a career-ending injury forced him to turn to acting.
I used to wrestle as Buffy Beefcake until I tore a shoulder muscle in a match with Bane of Destruction. It was either retire or lose the use of my right arm. My buddy Steve and Dwayne had gone into action movies, so I figured I'd give it a shot too.
Tucker's stars soared to celestial heights in such high-profile D-grade action flicks as Six Guns Over Shanghai and Weird Elephant Man on the Non-Planet Pluto. But unfortunately for Tucker, the popularity of films starring wrestlers who thought they had an acting ability quickly dwindled. And before Tucker knew it, he was once again out of work.
I had a great time in those movies and I met a lot of nice people and I ate really well. I missed the food the most. When the job stopped, I couldn't afford to eat. The weight came off real fast. I went from being a heavyweight to looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Now that action movies are becoming popular again, I'm too skinny to be in them. I auditioned for Thor, but they gave it to that Hemsley guy and I used to look like that. I would have had that part too if only I hadn't been forced to work on no-budget movies where the only thing I got to eat was a wish sandwich. And I only got that if I was lucky. Now I can only get jobs in low-budget sci-fi movies because I'm the only guy they can find thin enough to fit in the alien suit.
as if to add insult to injury, Tucker often faces ridicule from his female co-stars.
I was doing a love scene with and when it came time for us to take our clothes off, she started laughing at me. Do you know what that's like? To have a beautiful woman use your ribs as a xylophone while the grips stand around pointing and laughing at you because everybody knows you're just a little girly man. Please contribute to this film so that what happened to me doesn't happen to anyone else.
If Tucker's story doesn't bring a tear to your eye, I don't know what will. Folks, starving actors like Tucker are going hungry every day. But with your help, they can be fed and go to bed in peace without the rumble of empty stomachs. I've been with Feed Actors Today for 20 years, and in that time, I have never encountered a story as tragic or more heart-wrenching than the one we are about to show. The sad tale of Marty Baines, a 45-year-old former child star whose growth was catastrophically stunted from malnourishment.
I was better than good. I was one of the best. Shirley Temple, take away her curls and her short dresses, and what do you got? Nothing. I had real talent. I was a star. In my prime, I worked with all the greats. Brando, De Niro, Ray Wise, the Winchester brothers. The big guys were always fighting each other to work with me. I'm sorry, where was I? Oh, right. I was a hot property in town, but then...
Unfortunately, Marty's career came to a halt when several photos of Marty in compromising situations were leaked. The public was outraged that their little girl was doing such terrible things. It was a fall from which neither Marty or her career would ever recover.
Really? You had to bring up the pictures? It was a mistake, I'll admit that, but I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing. And I was only 8 years old. You can't blame me for that. The work dried up after that. Could only get jobs in low-budget movies. And they'd only give you one small bowl of gruel a day. It's not much, but when it's the only meal you get all day, you learn to appreciate it. I guess. Anyway, it happened right before puberty, so the lack of nourishment affected my growth, and I've been stuck in this 8-year-old body for 40 years. The doctor said that if I'd been given a sandwich, just one sandwich a day, instead of nothing, I probably would have grown normally. Please contribute to this film so that another child actor doesn't turn out like me.
You might think, what could I possibly have in common with people like these? They aren't like me at all. But you'd be wrong. These starving actors are just like you. They know what hard work is. They know what friendship is. And like you, they know what love is. But they don't know what a break is because they've never had one. There's no obligation, but in your life, if anyone has ever given you a break, and you needed one, contribute to this film and give a break to an actor who needs one now. We know you've thought about contributing to this film. Put it on a nice to-do list, but somehow never got around to it, even though the computer's right there in front of you. Maybe it gets lost in how busy you are, or maybe you're just taking your time. But actors like Marty, Tucker, and Missy, and their friends don't have till the 12th of never. They need you today. And you're not busy right this moment, so why not contribute now? Your information remains secure, and you can contribute anonymously. And it's not like you'll feel bad after you do it. You'll feel great about sponsoring a starving actor every day you get up. So why not now? I think you just forgot the website, so here it is. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to like, share, and contribute. For Feed Actors Today, I'm Donnie Cole. Please contribute and do your part to feed an actor today.